You know, Andrew, inspiration. People get it from things. Some people are like art, nature. Me personally, it's the fish stick.
Fish stick.
It's just really something about, like, you know, just like the texture and the breading.
Oh, okay, Corey, I have to cut you off there because a couple guys in Oregon Hill already beat you to it. Sorry.
I can have that inspiration too.
Hi, I'm Andrew Cawthorn.
And I'm Corey Amato. And you are watching MashUp.
Here's our act fact for the day. Tim Reaper's motto in life is less bore, more gore. So he decided to make an independent movie about making an independent horror movie. And who better to make a gory movie than a guy who's worked for Gore? Now that's a blood and guts expert. We talked to the filmmakers about the fun of making fake intestines and dangling eyeballs.
Less bore, more gore is something that Tim always said even before this movie was even in existence. It was the philosophy kind of to filmmaking of having something interesting to look at and interesting things going on all the time. It became the tagline for the movie because it's, you know, a movie about making a movie.
Hey, give me the meat cleaver. All right, that look good? Watch this.
When we were writing the script, we kind of recalled a lot of experiences we had had in independent filmmaking and different people we had encountered and certain things we had run into. And it kind of is, you know, art imitating life, imitating art, and it kind of evolved from there. It was always kind of about creating a movie that we would want to see. It's a very funny movie. Some of the blood, some of the gore, it's pretty graphic, but things tend to happen and it takes the sting out. It's a really fast-paced movie. There's always something happening.
That's like the phrase, less bore, more gore. That's what we were kind of going for.
Tomorrow's screening at The Bird will be hosted by Richard Christie of The Howard Stern Show. Richard's a huge horror movie fan and has a cameo in the movie as well. And do you really want to miss an official selection of the B-Movie Festival for 2007? I know I don't. So get there early to make sure you get a ticket. They're only $5. The Red Bull Soapbox race runs tomorrow in downtown Philly. Sure to impress the crowd with their acting prowess and speedy car is the Richmond team, known collectively as Fishstick Frenzy, 4 mechanics and a driver who all live together in Oregon Hill. After spending time with these guys in their dining room, we're convinced that their combination of speed, creativity, and showmanship make them the team to bet on.
1, 2, 3, Fishstick Frenzy!
A friend of ours actually works for Red Bull, and he told us about it and said, you know, you should go ahead and apply. You do a drawing of the car, the design you want, and then list all the specs.
I think a lot of the teams are like groups of mechanical engineering students or people with kind of sponsorships and stuff, whereas we have neither of those. Kind of used, I guess, go-kart parts as a base for the steering and all that, and once we figured that out.
Yeah, the steering was definitely the hardest. Basically these outside pieces that you can see, which are this is aluminum sheeting, is basically just a decorative, and that's just kind of to make it look fast. Everything will be sort of built up from here, so the middle is going to be filled with something that's going to basically make it look like it's a pool filled with water. And then you'll have the boat here. This whole driver's area will be enclosed into basically a fake rowboat. And then there'll be this really large fish mounted to the front. Basically, we wanted to make a car that had a purpose for going down, so that's why we went with the fish, chasing the fish. So there's a reason why we're trying to get from the beginning to the end.
20 out of the total 30 points have to do with creativity and showmanship, so speed is important, but not so much.
Yeah.
Come to Philly.
Yeah, definitely.
Come to Philly, September 6th. We need...
The more crowd support, the better we'll do.
That's right.
Yeah.
The race is tomorrow on the steepest hill in Philly. And by steep, we mean the kind of hill you can only go down.
not up. Fishstick Frenzy will perform their dramatic performance to set the scene. The dedicated mechanics will pass out fish sticks to the crowd, and then Robert will climb into the creation and become downhill racer. We wish them well in achieving their goal of 3rd place.
Today's featured poster is Go Local, Go Home, returning to our culinary roots. Elwood Thompson's challenge to RVA to eat only locally grown or produced food for the month of September. 4 weeks, up to 84 meals, a delicious challenge that supports local farmers, bakers, and area purveyors. Come on, you can do it, and the planet will be a better place for it.
So Corey, if you could change anything in Richmond, what would you change?
Anything. Cookie dispensers on every other corner. Cupcake, beer dispensers. Beer dispensers.
Okay. Well,
it'd be cool. I'm surprised no one's patented that.
Well, I'm sure it's a great idea, but lucky for you, Art 180 is looking for those ideas. And to find out what we're talking about, check back next time. Till then, I'm Andrew Copper.
And I'm Corey Amato.
And cookie dispensers on every other corner?
I mean, because I feel like on every corner would be just too much.
Yeah.
Overkill. Now, Andrew, one more time. You know, Andrew, don't laugh when I say it, because then it's harder to get back into.
Sorry.
Swallowed official.
You swallowed official. My Aunt Fanny, it does. I do.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Leave me alone. A delicious challenge that support purveyors. I can do this.